Hi YouTube, it's me, Joelle, and I just wanted to do a couple of videos tonight. It's Sunday. It's 1:45 Sunday morning. Yes, I usually don't smoke at the house, but my neighbors are pretty drunk and they're having like a little get together or something over there. They're really loud, so I don't feel like being bothered with them by going outside. My backyard is like, you know, like a peaceful place to be at, and it's not very peaceful this evening. And they're still going, so I decided to just smoke inside. Well, this is some of the things I've been going through while I'm at school, whether real or imagined. This is what has been going on. My instructor has called on me to be a part of something just about every day this week. Like, Monday was Labor Day, so we started school on Tuesday. So that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's 4 days. Out of 4 days, 3 of those days, I have been the demo. I've been the demo for the correct way of blow drying. Now remember, I just started school, so this might sound basic, but that's the name of the class, basics. So I was the blow drying demo. Then I was the coloring demo on the highlights. That's why my hair is dark and it has red highlights in it. You can't really see it, but you can't really see it when the light's on either because my camera's shitty. So, but it looks really good though. I really like my hair. And then I did the precision cut demo. Let's see if you can see, if you can tell. You see the lines? How it goes? That's a precision cut. Which I love. This is, I mean, 14 inches has come off my hair. But I kind of wanted the back shorter anyways, but have a little bit of length in the front. That's why we did this cut. Anyways, so she seems to call on me a lot. Like, even whenever like we're doing our book work, our theory work, you know, she'll ask me different questions. And I'm not always right. Trust me. And whenever I'm not right, though, I feel so inadequate. Like, when she asks me a question, I go into straight panic, like straight fear. You know, like a deer caught in the headlights. And I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what do I do, what do I do, what do I do? And then 9 times out of 10, I just blurt something out. And it's usually wrong, but she calls on me anyways. I mean, she calls on other people too. I just feel that she calls on me more than she calls on anybody else. But I really like her though. You know, I've spent a lot of time talking with her. And whenever we're doing stuff, I, you know, if I have questions, I definitely ask questions and so on and so forth. This is Deborah. This is my head. I put makeup on her. She looks like a stripper, and I gave her earrings. I don't know if people usually do that with their mannequin heads, but I did. Anyways, I feel that, like, the girls that are in my class, there's 9 of us. I feel that, like, I don't know, like there's an ulterior motive or something, like, because it just seems to me like everybody wants to be my friend, you know, like they're like, Joelle, let's go smoke, or Joelle, eat lunch with us, or Joelle, do this, Joelle, do that. And I guess I'm just not used to that. Not that I'm not a people person, you know. Whenever I am feeling good and everything's okay with my meds and everything I'm going with in life, you know, I'm very social. And I try to be while I'm in school too, but like whenever it's lunchtime, I really just want to go to my trunk, crank up some freaking Stained or Evanescence or Chevelle, or, you know, crank something up and just sit in the air conditioning in my truck by myself, take a couple of Visceral, and, you know, just chill out for the 45 minutes to an hour that we get for lunch. So, you know, and I feel like I'm kind of being rude, but I don't want to tell everybody my business. You know, I don't want to be like, well, I have borderline personality disorder and I just really need a break right now. Because that's really what it is. I just need a break. I'm around so many people, you know, constantly, that I just really do need a break whenever it's lunchtime. Whenever I come back, I'm good. I'm good to go, you know. But, you know, people, there's this one girl and she's always, I made a mistake. But this is just how I am. she, the very first day that we had school, me and a couple of other girls were outside smoking, and she came outside and was talking to us, and somebody said something along the lines of, the smoke doesn't bother you, and she was like, no, I'm a smoker too, I just don't have any cigarettes. Well, being me, I was like, oh, well, if you smoke menthol, I have one. So I gave her a cigarette, and I've kind of messed up by doing that, because now I give her like half my pack every day. Like, I don't tell her I'm going to go smoke, because we can smoke wherever we want to, except for in the middle of theory. You can't leave theory, which is an hour long. It's from 8 to 9. It's the very first thing we do when we get there. But as soon as that's over, you can smoke, and then, you know, as long as the teacher's not instructing us on, the instructor isn't teaching us something, we are more than welcome to go outside and smoke cigarettes whenever we feel like it. So from 9 to 2, you can smoke whatever you want to. And I don't make it a big deal whenever I go to smoke a cigarette, but there's not enough stands. We have tripods. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a little hole right there. And it's because we sit them on a tripod. And then we do what we do with them. We've already done cuts, roll sets, a couple of different things. But there isn't enough tripods. So I had to take mine outside and put this tripod on the back of a chair that we have, out where all the students that are doing services are at. So I'm actually right outside of the door of the classroom. And what Miss D does is she tells us exactly what she wants us to do, and then we do it. You know, sometimes it might take us 10 minutes to do it. Sometimes it might take us an hour to get it. But we do it. So I started doing my mannequin outside the classroom because there wasn't enough pods. Well, this one girl, there isn't enough pods neither, but they have the table ones. And I just prefer to be outside of the classroom because that room is so much bigger and it's not claustrophobic. Our room's real little. And then when you set the tripods up and everybody's standing up and standing around, it seems like it's even smaller. So I just prefer to be out there. Well, she came out there with me, and she just kind of like follows me around everywhere. Like, I won't even say nothing. I'll just get ready to go smoke a cigarette, and next thing I know, she's right behind me. So, I don't know. I mean, she's younger than I am. She's 22, and I don't have anything against, you know, younger people, but she's 22 and she's very immature. The teacher was actually telling her to do something, and she was like, well, I don't want it done that way. And the teacher was trying to explain to her, well, you're going to have to do this the way that the client wants it done, not the way that you want it done. So for now, pretend like I'm the client, and this is how I want my hair done. And she was like, no, I'm not going to do it that way. I mean, she was just being argumentative and just undermining this poor lady. And I don't like that. It bothers me a lot. I just wanted to be like, shut the fuck up and just do what you're supposed to do. I mean, I made a comment to her. I was like, you know, we're paying a lot of money to go to this school. And you realize you have to start paying it back, you know, like within 6 months of us graduating. So if I was you, I would listen and, you know, get as much information as you can from these people, because they know what they're talking about, and they're not here to harm us, they're here to teach us. And she was just like, well, I'm not going to do it that way because I don't want it done that way. So I was like, alright, whatever. So, I got a new plan. I don't know where it's at right this second. But my new plan is iPod. From now on, whenever I'm doing work like that, you know, after the teacher tells us what to do, and I mean, it took us like an hour and a half for me to set in rollers my whole mannequin's head, because I've never done it before, and I had to go over it a couple of times. So I'm going to take my iPod with me and download a bunch of music on my iPod, so that during that time, even if she's standing next to me, I got the headphones in. You know, I don't have to listen to what she's saying or whatever she's arguing with somebody about. I don't have to deal with that. But that really bothers me, though. I'm not an argumentative person. I can be, but when somebody's trying to explain something to me, I'm not. So, I don't know what to do about this situation. So, I don't know, maybe have some suggestions. Just not used to it, I guess. If you have some suggestions, hit me up.